So hello everyone, myself advocate Gautam Harshwal, legal advisor in Dialezee. So today in this video I am going to discuss what is temporary injunction. If you are a law student or a newly enrolled advocate, you might heard the term called temporary injunction, which is a very important term, is being used in CPC, which is Code of Civil Procedure. So let's start our discussion without any further delay. What is temporary injunction and its basic principles we are going to understand through this video. In its essence, a temporary injunction is an interim remedy to maintain the status quo of the parties with regard to the property in dispute during the pendency of the case. Right. The second thing, the aim of the temporary injunctions in the Indian laws or Indian law is to protect a party to the suit against injury by violation of his right, for which he could not be adequately compensated in damages recoverable in the action if the uncertainty were resolved in his favor at the trial. The aforementioned aim was highlighted in the case of the name of the case is very important for you to understand. The name of the case is MS Gujarat Bottling Company Limited and others versus the Coca-Cola Company and others. It is a case of 1995. It's not a recent case, but a very important case for you to understand. And so let's discuss what are the requirements of temporary injunction, why it was being required. So in the case of Dalpat Kumar and another versus Prahlad Singh and others of 1991. The matter has been settled. The 3 requirements for granting a temporary injunction. The very first is prima facie case. What is prima facie case? A suit consists of a seriously disputed question. The facts in those questions encourage the probability of entitlement to relief for the plaintiff or for the defendant. A prima facie case does not mean that the plaintiff or the defendant come up with an irrefutable argument that will in all probability succeed in a trial. It only means that the case they built for their injunction must be meritorious enough not to be rejected instantly. It is very important in CPC that your case is not being rejected. Admitting a case in civil under CPC is in itself is an achievement, right? And the second thing is irreparable loss. The second requirement is irreparable loss. If irreparable loss were to be incurred by an individual with regards to the suit before his legal right is essential in the trial, it would be a cause of grave injustice. However, it must be noted that illustrations like frustration over a loss of something with sentimental value will not be regarded as irreparable damage. On the other hand, things that by nature can be remedied will be considered to be irreparable damage if the court were to be have to no fair or reasonable interest. The last but not the least is balance of convenience. What is balance of convenience? The court needs to compare the case of parties comparative mischief or inconvenience which is likely to sue from withholding the injunction will be greater than which is likely to arrive from granting it. Right. So that's all about our discussion. That's all about what is temporary injunction. In the next video, we are going to discuss when can a temporary injunction be rejected. It is a very important part for you to understand if we talk about temporary injunction. So this is the first part. I hope you understood what I have discussed in this video. And the most important thing is, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel and share the video with your close ones and your family members, because we always come with some new business ideas and legal content on the same channel. See you on the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.